Have you ever experienced that specific kind of hosting panic about 40 minutes into an outdoor party? It usually happens the exact moment you lift the lid off something that was piping hot an hour ago, only to realize it is now just lukewarm. Outside heat simply does not stay where you put it, as wind pulls it away and direct sun creates uneven hot spots, making serving vessels that work perfectly in a kitchen lose their effectiveness fast once you are working against the elements. In this video, we'll guide you through 3 reliable solutions to keep your outdoor party food perfectly hot, ensuring you know exactly which one to reach for before the mac and cheese goes cold. Welcome to Kitchen to Entertain, where effortless entertaining begins. Here, it's all about great food, fun, and flawless hosting. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment to let us know if you want more content like this. Today, we're exploring how to conquer the elements and keep your food warm outside using chafing dishes, cast iron, and insulated containers. Let's get started. First things first, choosing chafing dishes for long events. When food needs to hold for an extended stretch or when you are serving a large group buffet style, chafing dishes are the absolute standard. These rectangular metal trays are set over a water pan and heated by fuel canisters to maintain a consistent, even temperature for 2 to 4 hours without requiring any attention from the host. Second, understanding how chafing dishes work. The water pan is the secret to their success, as the food sits above it in a completely separate tray. The steam created by the heated water keeps everything perfectly warm without direct heat that would dry your food out or scorch the bottom. This gentle heating method makes chafing dishes particularly well suited to foods with some moisture, like braised meats, pasta dishes, rice, soups, stews, and anything sauce-based. Third, knowing the limitations of chafing dishes. While they are amazing for moist foods, what they do not do well is keep things crispy. Anything with a crust, such as fried chicken or breaded roasted vegetables, will simply steam itself soft within 20 minutes in a chafing environment. Additionally, they are bulkier than other options, require fuel canister replacements for events longer than 2 hours, and need a flat, stable surface, which matters greatly when you are working on grass or an uneven outdoor deck. Fourth, utilizing cast iron for shorter windows. A well-seasoned cast iron skillet or Dutch oven actually retains heat longer than almost any other cookware material, making it ideal for crispier foods. The practical move here is to heat the cast iron in the oven or on the stove until it is thoroughly hot, and then bring your food directly to the table inside the pan. For dishes served in the first hour of a gathering, like frittatas, cornbread, skillet dips, and grilled meats, this works exceptionally well without losing any quality. Fifth, turning cast iron into an active warmer. Cast iron does something the other options cannot do, which is working directly on a grill or camp stove. You can keep the flame on low underneath it while serving, easily turning it into an active warming solution rather than just a passive one. However, keep in mind its limitations, namely its heavy weight. An empty 12-inch skillet is about 8 pounds, and the fact that it only holds heat well for about an hour before you start to notice a significant drop in temperature. Sixth, embracing insulated containers for transported food. High-quality food thermoses, insulated casserole carriers, and wide-mouth vacuum containers are often the most underrated options for home cooks. When used correctly, a good insulated container from a reputable brand will keep food above the safe serving temperature of 140 degrees Fahrenheit for a solid 3 to 5 hours. They require no setup, no fuel, and no power source, making them the absolute best choice for food that needs to travel to a park, a potluck, or a friend's backyard. Seventh, the critical preheating step. The step most people skip with insulated containers is preheating the vessel before the food actually goes inside. You must fill it with boiling water for 5 to 10 minutes, dump the water out, and then add your hot food immediately to remove the cold thermal mass. If you skip this crucial step, the cold container will pull heat right from your food the moment it makes contact, causing you to lose 30 to 45 minutes of effective hold time. 8. Selecting the right foods for insulation. Just like chafing dishes, insulated containers are not the right choice for anything that needs to stay crispy. They are, however, incredibly easy to use for individual dishes, working flawlessly for soups, chili, pulled pork, baked beans, and macaroni and cheese. Simply designate one container per item, seal it up, and you are completely ready to serve. 9th, mixing and matching your methods. No single method wins across every hosting situation, which is exactly why most experienced hosts use more than one technique at a time. You can use chafing dishes for your long buffet service with saucy dishes, reserve cast iron for the first hour of service to keep textured items crispy, and rely on insulated containers for food that travels or acts as a warm backup while the first round gets served. Finally, remember the golden rule of starting hot. The one thing all three of these solutions have in common is that they work significantly better when the food going into them is as hot as possible right from the start. Warm food placed into a beautifully warmed vessel will actually stay warm throughout your event. Cold food placed into any vessel, no matter how high quality it is, means you are already losing the temperature battle before the party even begins. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more hosting tips and kitchen inspiration. This is Kitchen to Entertain. Thanks for watching.